Now to the dramatic 911 calls made from Demi Moore's home the night she was rushed to the hospital. The heavily edited tapes reveal new insight into the actress's personal issues. NBC's Miguel Almaguer reports.
Sir, this is an emergency. You need to get here as soon as possible.
The frantic call comes from Demi Moore's Beverly Hills home. Inside, the 49-year-old actress has collapsed, is suffering from seizure-like symptoms.
I'm just taking cold water and putting it on her back because she is burning up.
With the ambulance on the way, the caller reveals what's happened to Moore inside her home.
She smoked something. It's not marijuana, but it's similar to incense, and she seems to be having convulsions of some sort.
The call came Monday night when Moore gathered with a group of Hollywood friends. Her 23-year-old daughter, Rumor, is believed to have been home.
Okay, right now, is she awake?
Yes, well, semi-conscious, barely.
Okay, is she breathing?
Is she breathing? Yes.
Okay, and she overdosed on...
She's convulsing.
Authorities wouldn't release every detail of the 911 call. Several sections were redacted, they say, to protect Moore's privacy.
What does she take?
Some form of, I think, and then she smoked something I didn't really see.
Okay.
She's been having some issues lately with some other stuff.
In November, Moore announced her split with husband Ashton Kutcher amid reports of his infidelity. During the 911 call, Kutcher was in Brazil, spotted at parties, tweeting pictures, but said nothing of Moore's troubles since his return to L.A.
Going through a divorce is very difficult, especially when the divorce is happening in a non-consensual way. The limelight magnifies that, brutally.
Moore is now out of the hospital.
Now she's breathing fine. She's not convulsing.
And is said to be focused on getting better. For today, Miguel Almaguer, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Lolo Ogunaki is an entertainment journalist and Today contributor, and Charlotte Triggs is a staff writer for People magazine. Ladies, good morning. Great to have you both here. Charlotte, let me start with you. We heard in the tape, one of the friends says there's been some stuff recently, and it goes on to say that we're all just finding out about. Have her friends been expressing privately some concern about her?
Well, Demi's friends have been concerned for a while because of her prescription drug use, and this was actually a factor in her split with Ashton as well. And, we're finding out that they're really concerned about her and just, her current state of mind and her health in general, because she hasn't been taking care of herself.
And what do we know about where she is now?
Well, we think she's out of the hospital. She's reportedly left the hospital on Friday. And, she's at home. Her friends are, talking her through this right now and trying to convince her to potentially enter rehab.
And the only thing that we know, Lola, right now is that she's been suffering from exhaustion, I think is how her spokesperson puts it. This is not, though, the first time that she has sought some kind of a treatment or help, is it?
No, she sought help in the 1980s. And according to the Daily News, she recently lost her AA sponsor in December. So she split with Ashton in November, lost her AA sponsor in December. She's dealing with the death of a relationship and the death of a loved one. So it's a rough time for her. And clearly she's looked emaciated, very gaunt. People have been worried about her for the past few months. And this is sort of the culmination.
Let me ask Charlotte about Ashton Kutcher. What has been the nature of their relationship since the split in terms of their contact?
Right. Well, since the split, they haven't really been in contact very often. I mean, we have heard that he has been reaching out to her here and there. Sources close to Ashton said that he's deeply concerned about her, but, they are split and they're both moving on with their lives. So he can't be there for every crisis that happens. And he was away in Brazil on business when this actually went down. And
Lola, she has, as many people have noticed, she's looked a lot thinner in recent years. She's talked about the body image. Is that the problem, or is that a symptom of some deeper problem or struggle that she's been having?
I think it's both. I think it's really difficult for someone like Demi Moore, who's been known for her beauty, for her fabulous figure, to age in Hollywood. I think dealing with the loss of this relationship with a significantly younger man didn't help matters. And I think she's also realizing, what is she going to do with the rest of her life? She's aging in Hollywood. That's very, very tough for a woman like Demi Moore.
And how about the children, Charlotte?
Well, Rumor has been very close with her mom in the last few months, and Rumor was actually there the day that this happened. I think that Rumor was probably trying to help get her mind off of things by, taking her out on the town. They were seen partying just 2 weeks before this event happened, and, that night they were having a dinner party. It seemed like it was probably all fun until,
Until it wasn't.
Right, exactly.
And I want to talk about her career because Lola, at one point, she kind of went off the radar in her career, but she's been back doing some independent films. She was in Margin Call, which has had a lot of good critical
Yeah,
rave.
she got rave reviews for her role in Margin Call. She directed 5, which was a Lifetime movie. She's been doing a lot of work with human trafficking charities, Haiti charity. So she's been working. She's not the star that she was in the 80s and 90s, but she's still very relevant. And let's face it, this is not a complete setback for her career. It's not insurmountable. She's one meaty role away from a comeback, but she's got to focus on her health. She's got to focus on taking care of her kids. She's got a 17-year-old, a 20-year-old, and a 23-year-old. She's still a mom and needs to be very active and present emotionally and physically. Yeah. But again, she's one role away from being back on top. In Hollywood, looks may fade, the body may fade, but if you're truly talented, that doesn't go away.
Well, she's got a lot of talent. We certainly wish her the best in her comeback. Thank you, Charlotte and Lola. Good to have you both here.
Thank you.